Look at that.
I needed to put a pin on the map and designate a point that would pull me forward. Something that would be a beacon, a guidepost to a place. It would be the gravity that would pull me over 2,200 miles from home in Florida. It would be the longest walk to the corner I had ever taken. 4 places in one, 4 states at one GPS coordinate, and a moment to anticipate.
Well, it was a nice stay here in Cortez. Met a bunch of guys from Indiana, a really nice group. I'm off. 10:06. Late start, but posed the bike off a little bit, took my time, let the temperature climb about 15 degrees. 15 degrees? Yeah, about 15 degrees or more. So, well worth taking my time. Plus, I just needed to. It's a cool little town. Maybe I'll be back here on the way, passing through when I ride. I think it's called the San Juan Scenic Byway, which is the $1 million highway is part of that. The ritual of packing and unpacking, and charging, and media backups and journaling, and a lot of it is fun, but it's a lot of work. It's not something I should be doing every day. I kind of have to do it every other day, or I need a day off to catch up and not feel like I have to rush it. But anyway, that's part of the fun. I'm just happy it's a sunny day, and I'm looking forward to seeing something new today. The plan is right now Monument Valley, Mexican Hat, and then off to Moab, or maybe stop before there. I was looking at hotels in Moab. I'd like to spend a couple nights there, but everything is so expensive. I mean, it's Moab. But, anyway, we shall see. What a beautiful morning. Just spectacular. Retracing some of my route yesterday, I'll probably pass by 4 Corners on my way to Kayenta, Arizona, which is a good entry point, the southern entry point to Monument Valley, from Arizona into Utah, Mexican Hat, to Bluff, and then I'll Moab it. And I'll regroup and see about maybe visiting some of the routes that I did 5 years ago. Wow. A long time. There's very cool rock formations. I'm sure today is going to be some massive splendor in Monument Valley. I've only seen pictures. I haven't been there, so pretty excited to check it out. I'm always amazed at the geography and the geology in this area. I listen to so much good music on the interstate and up here. In this, you don't need any entertainment. You could just enjoy the ride. But having said that, a little bit of Jackson Browne seems appropriate this morning. From Colorado back into New Mexico, on the way to Arizona, 6 miles from 4 Corners again. Here are some words for this part of the country to look up. Hoodoo, Mesa, and Butte. Time for me to Google those words and see in the video if you could find a hoodoo, a mesa, a butte. Oh, whoa, some serious lightning up ahead. Where is this boat going? It seems like this whole trip, it's all about dealing with weather issues. Mother Nature is amazing. Look at this. Rain, sun, crazy geology, vast distances, and the rain found me. Whoa, serious lightning. You could smell the wet air, temperature drop few degrees.
I made a quick decision to keep pushing forward. Not knowing how long the storm would stall over Monument Valley, there was a chance I could break through it. Rain gear on, and I was off. The wind was kicking up and the dark clouds were closing in. I turned north. There was Monument Valley, and there was the rain. Pelting rain once again. With the otherworldly view of the red rock mega formations on the horizon, it was an ominous sight. Not the typical sunny Instagram view of Monument Valley, but a powerful experience. I was focused on just being there. It was an amazing contrast to see the encroaching storm coming from the south and the sun-drenched sky in the north. Monument Valley was not the background to my experience. It was the foreground, an expression of creation, and I was just a passing bit, a fleeting thing, just for an instance of time. As I moved toward the sun, I was leaving one world for another. Stopping on the side of the road and looking south, there was Monument Valley, contrasted against a backdrop of black sky. It was truly a bold statement of Mother Nature.
That's some crazy weather I just came through. Feels like I'm on the front end of it now. Keep pushing forward.
The aspect that I recognized in myself was that I carried that stillness, that calmness, and easy breathing through it all, through all those miles. There was peace in the place, and there was peace in me. I was approaching the Forrest Gump scenic viewing point. A bit down the road, past the crowd that was stopped for pictures, I pulled over for the view.
What an amazing country. Amazing place. Well, I'm in Monument Valley in Utah. Pretty cool.
I appreciated that I was there and felt gratitude for that moment. I stood by the side of the road gazing at another act of creation.
Whoa, look at that. Look at that. Where's Tom Hanks? Whoa.
I fixated my gaze down the road. It was obvious why that scene in the Forrest Gump movie was so epic. Monument Valley to the south and the long road leading you there. What to say but epic.
I'm here in Monument Valley. This is the famous site where all the people are over there where Forrest Gump did the movie and turned around, I guess. Pretty cool. I can't believe it. It's so beautiful. Wow.
For that instance, I was part of the place, connected in that moment. I didn't try to make the feeling last. I stood there without thought of when my next breath would come and go, without thought of anything. I was in the moment, timeless, until the thought came. It was time to go.
Close to Mexican Hat.
I throttled on in the direction of Moab, past Mexican Hat, road construction, and onto higher elevations in Utah. More so on this trip than others, I didn't feel the need to be constantly moving. Possibly it was because I had been in this area before and had explored the great roads and sites. More likely, it had to do with my changing motivations. It was that desire to just be and maybe not do or go as much. There were times when I simply wanted to hang out and other times when twisting the throttle was the goal. Two hours of riding, I arrived in Moab, an oasis in the otherwise Martian landscape.
Well, I'm in Moab. I'm going to stay here for 2 nights and rest up tomorrow. Don't know if I'm going to ride or not, but we'll see. Well, I just had an amazing dinner, treated myself to some elevated dining in Moab. It was awesome. Met some interesting people, had some wonderful food, took a walk around Moab. It's really happening. Temperature dropped this evening, not too bad. It's so comfortable. Picked up $5 in quarters. The first time I've had this much change in my pocket in years, so I could do a laundry tomorrow. Anyway, it's great to be here in Moab. I'm going to take a couple days, double overnight here tomorrow. Don't know if I'll ride. I might just spend the day writing and exercising and doing laundries and looking at pictures for the last week and planning next week or the next couple days to come. But it's a beautiful evening in Moab, Utah, and I'm grateful to be here. It's good that I'm staying in Moab for another day, another evening, because now I just take my time here. There's no pressure to try and boogie to some other destination.